Hey Commanders fans, get ready, because today we have exclusive news about our team, and you can't miss a single detail. So take advantage and subscribe to the channel, activate the bell to receive everything firsthand, and of course, leave a like to strengthen our support and show that there are only true fans here. Our commitment is to always bring you the latest updates, news, and everything that goes on behind the scenes at Commanders. So, without further ado, let's check out today's news. Jonathan Allen's signing gives Vikings an identity for 2025. With uncertainty at quarterback, the Minnesota Vikings are building a solid defense. On Tuesday, the Vikings and former Commanders defensive tackle Jonathan Allen agreed to terms on a 3-year, $60 million contract. NFL insider Ian Rappaport reported. Allen, the number 17 pick in the 2017 NFL Draft, was limited to 10 games, including playoffs, due to a torn left pectoral last season. He has been among the league's best defensive tackles when healthy, making back-to-back Pro Bowls in 2021 and 2022. In 2023, he finished 17th in ESPN's pass rush win rate rankings among defensive tackles. In Minnesota, Allen joins an already stellar defensive unit. The Vikings finished last season ranked 5th in scoring defense, 19.5 points per game. Defensive coordinator Brian Flores blitzed at a league-high rate, 38.9%, leading the Vikings to finish 4th in sacks, 49, and 6th in pressure rate, 25.3%. Hat tip Pro Football Reference. They also led the league in interceptions, 24, and finished the year 2nd in defensive turnover rate, with 16.6% of opponents' drives ending in turnovers. On Monday, the Vikings lost 2024 starting quarterback Sam Darnold to the Seahawks after he agreed to terms on a 3-year, $100.5 million contract to go to Seattle. That leaves 2024 first-round pick, 10th overall, J.J. McCarthy, who missed all of last season after tearing his meniscus in training camp, as Minnesota's likely starting quarterback this fall. How he'll fare is anyone's guess, making Minnesota's offense one of the biggest wild cards in 2025. The Vikings will be led by their defense, and signing Allen gives them an even stronger identity on that side of the ball. It's hard to be certain about much in the NFL this time of year, but Minnesota's defense appears poised to wreak just as much havoc, if not more, this season. Commanders' blockbuster trade for Laremy Tunsil leaves bitter rival baffled. The Washington Commanders made another monumental statement by trading for prolific offensive tackle Laremy Tunsil. Adam Peters isn't messing around in his quest to maximize quarterback Jaden Daniels' rookie contract. Landing one of the league's top edge protectors was another big blow to their 2025 opponents. It also sparked one of Washington's biggest problems in recent years, a state of bewilderment. Micah Parsons has had no trouble tormenting the Commanders since being drafted by the Dallas Cowboys. The all-pro edge rusher's life will be made more difficult by Tunsil's arrival. He's an elite pass protector with Pro Bowl caliber production. Last season's penalties were sky-high, but those in power are confident his presence can make a significant difference. Micah Parsons couldn't hide his disbelief after the Commanders traded for Laremy Tunsil. That's a sentiment shared by Parsons based on his social media post after the trade was confirmed. The Penn State product couldn't believe what he was reading, knowing full well he'd be seeing a lot of Tunsil when Washington faced Dallas twice a season. The Cowboys have once again balked at making any major free agent additions during the early stages of legal tampering. Jerry Jones signed former Denver Broncos running back Javonte Williams to a 1-year deal, but that's about it. The owner/general manager's hesitation to pay Parsons will only cost him more after the recent explosion of edge rushing contracts around the league. That's not a concern for the Commanders, who are putting their chips on the middle in an effort to do a little better next season. Peters has his work cut out for him, but adding a talented player like Tunsil to the mix will only help his cause. Parsons is the kind of player who will relish the challenge. He will also move around the line of scrimmage to exploit any weak links. That won't be Tunsil, who is one of the most consistent players and the most productive left tackle Washington has had since Trent Williams. These aggressive moves by the Commanders send a clear message to their division rivals. They are eager to prove that their sensational run to the NFC Championship game will not be a flash in the pan. It's a tremendous start to an exciting project that Peters is implementing. The ultimate goal is to put this franchise among the NFL's heavyweights and keep them there. Some worrisome looks are being cast. Dallas was way behind the Commanders and Philadelphia Eagles last season. Jones has said he would be selectively aggressive during the free agent frenzy and has cleared plenty of cap space for extra flexibility. But something has kept him from taking any chances on any big names. If the same trend continues and the Cowboys fall further behind, they will have a big problem with Parsons for their ever-growing collection. Washington Commanders bolster defense with $10 million signing of Will Harris. The Washington Commanders remain active in the NFL transfer market, looking to strengthen their roster for the 2025 season. On Tuesday afternoon, the team announced the signing of veteran safety Will Harris, formerly of the New Orleans Saints, to fill a significant void left on defense after the departure of Jeremy Chinn. Roster movement became essential after the loss of Jeremy Chinn, who signed a multi-year contract with the Las Vegas Raiders on Monday. Chinn's departure left a significant void on the Commanders' defense, especially in pass coverage and containment of the run game. Securing a safety who can contribute both against the run game and in pass coverage is no easy task. However, the Washington Commanders believe they have found the ideal piece by reaching an agreement with Will Harris, a player who brings experience and versatility to the team's defense. According to NFL Network's Mike Garafolo, and later confirmed by team sources to Commander Game Day, the Commanders have agreed to a 2-year deal with Harris, valued at $8 million, with potential to reach $10 million with incentives. This investment reflects the team's confidence in the player's potential and his ability to contribute immediately to the defensive scheme. Will Harris, 29, was a third-round pick of the Detroit Lions in the 2019 draft, coming off a solid stint at Boston College. In his first 3 NFL seasons, Harris established himself as a starter in Detroit, showing great defensive versatility. In the 2021 season, he started all 17 games for the Lions, recording an impressive 93 total tackles, including 62 solo, in addition to forcing a fumble, recording half a sack, and deflecting 4 passes. His numbers show a player with sharp instincts and the ability to make an immediate impact on the game. One of Harris's main strengths is his ability to adapt to different defensive schemes. Throughout his career, he has demonstrated his abilities as both a safety and a cornerback, as well as playing hybrid roles as a linebacker in some formations. In addition, his experience in different defensive systems could be a key factor in adapting to Washington's defensive coordinator's scheme. Harris can play both deep in the field as a free safety and closer to the line of scrimmage, helping to contain the run game. This tactical flexibility allows the Commanders to explore different defensive formations and increase unpredictability against opponents. Harris is expected to assume an important role in Washington's defense, possibly competing for a starting spot or being a key part of the defensive rotation. His presence adds experience to a group that needs stability after the departure of Jeremy Chinn. With this signing, Washington hopes to minimize the impact of Jeremy Chinn's departure and continue to strengthen its defense for next season. The Commanders' front office has been aggressive in the market, seeking players who can contribute immediately and help the team compete at a high level in the NFC East. What do you think of the signing? Let us know what you think in the comments.